It looks nice where you are. Looks like,
This
is the weather good?
It is. It's so nice. And I can feel that we're headed into fall for sure. Like the days are getting so much shorter. And so there was just something like it's super nice out, like low 70s. And I just wanted to like soak it up while we can. So, yeah. This is the front of my brother's house.
Pretty.
I actually have signal here, so I could use my little hotspot for my internets.
Yay.
Such an adventure. Mm, yeah.
How's it going for you guys? How about you, Maddie?
Yeah.
I have been having a super busy weekend. My sister teaches sixth grade, which bless her soul for that. But she starts school on Tuesday, so I've been helping her in her classroom.
Aw.
Yeah, and I went to an element. So they're like, I mean, I don't know how it was for you guys, but for me, I had sixth grade was in middle school, but she's in the elementary school.
Oh,
Um, so I went to an elementary school and I left with homework. Um, but yeah, I have like pictures of books from her classroom that I need to like look them up and then find the reading level, and then I'm gonna send it back to her so she can label them. And yeah,
aw.
so I'm just trying to help her out as much as I can.
That's so sweet.
You
It's
sweet
fun.
sister.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad to help her out. It's a lot of work. I don't know how she does it, honestly. Like, especially that age. Ooh, it's tough.
That's what I know. I've had a lot of teachers as friends, and they put a lot of their own money and time outside of, regular school hours, so much time and money, and it's crazy. You have to really love it. You have to really love it.
You really
That's
do.
what I was gonna say was like, I gotta think that's how she does it. It's like she just genuinely loves what she's doing. I can't imagine another reason.
I
You
know, because it's been hard. Like she'll be
I
the
know.
first to tell you it's been hard, especially with it's her fourth year now. And COVID, I guess if this is year four, COVID was her first year teaching. So they all like went home as of March, and just things were weird and yeah. But so it's probably going to be her closest to normal year this year. But she also
Mm.
kind of like it's really cool actually for her. She found a way to really like mix her passions together because she loves teaching, but she also really loved learning Spanish growing up. And so now she's like a dual language classroom teacher. And so she gets to like half of the day teach in Spanish and half of the day she teaches in English. And the kids like, oh, some of them are native Spanish speakers, others are not. But that's how they're all like learning Spanish and English together. So it's pretty
Cool.
cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch her like find her path and everything because she just, yeah, brought two of her passions together.
Because how old is she? She's like
She
27.
just turned 27. Yeah, she's young.
Oh, because she's a Leo, right?
She
Leo
is.
sun.
Yeah, she's the Leo sun with the Pisces moon, my opposite.
That's so wild that you guys are opposites like that.
I know. I was telling my mom recently, sorry, I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but I wonder if
What
this
else
is
are
the
we here
thing
for?
where maybe when we're young, we kind of embody our moon a little bit more. I
Mhm.
wonder because my Leo moon, I mean, I was such a like goofy, like bright, like such a ham, like very theatrical child. Um, and she was very kind of like quiet and sweet, and she has the Pisces moon and like kind of more artistic and creative. And then as we've grown, and we seemed really different, but as we've grown up, I think that we realize that we're a lot more similar than we wanted to give each other credit for. We have a lot in common, but yeah, I think we kind of were our moon signs when we were kids, and we seemed so different. But now we're both this kind of balance between Pisces and Leo in different ways, but it's like you can tell it's both of those energies for both of us, just kind of in a different manifestation of that. So it's been interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jodi, do you have placements in Pisces and Leo?
Yeah. So my Mercury is in Leo,
Okay.
and that's in the third. And then Pisces, I don't have planets, but it's in my 10th.
Is that like your midheaven?
My midheaven is in my 9th. If you
So
go
it's
by whole sign.
Aquarius.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
that makes
So
sense.
you're an air rising and an air midheaven. I
hmm
think I realized that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can be really floaty and goofy. Yeah, that Aquarius. That Aquarius. Josh is Aquarius sun, Pisces moon. My daughter is Gemini sun. My daughter is Gemini sun, rising, Mercury, Venus. Yeah. And then she has Jupiter and Neptune in Taurus. No. Yeah. No, did I say she has a moon in Gemini? That's wrong. She has moon in Pisces.
Oh,
Okay.
She has at least 3 planets in Gemini.
nice.
You didn't say the moon. So moon in
Okay.
Pisces. And then she has Jupiter and what in Taurus?
Neptune.
Oh, okay.
No, look, hold on. I'm getting that mixed up.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I took her, yeah, because that's
That's coming up.
I took her chart off of my like phone and stuff because I was like looking at it too much. And I feel like I was like sending her energy. So I'm like, I'm gonna only do this if she asks me to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has Jupiter and Saturn in Taurus.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's really interesting.
yeah.
Oh, so fun.
It
How have you been doing, Jodi? What have you been up to?
I've been doing just I've been off from the VA work this week. That's probably why I was so chatty with you guys. Just like hi, blah, blah, blah.
Fun.
Stream of consciousness. So that was fun. But yeah, I've been doing well and I've been seeing the doctor lately and going to get more massage. I realized this morning after I told you about Buddha yoga, BUTI, I'm like, wait a second, I used to do Kundalini yoga all the time. And it's there's tons online. You can do it at home. And the big thing was when I went to my doctor, I was having the panic attacks and my heart was squeezing my chest. I was like, having chest pain. So she had a PA there she was training. So she was like, can she stay in here and do all this stuff? And it was really interesting. The PA, she had just broken her ankle from roller derby, just trying roller derby on her first day. And then we found out her best friend works at the VA and I know her best friend. It was wild. So anyway, when she was checking, because I was just like, the chest pain and the chest squeezing and the like pain and migraine and stuff like that. Anyway, she was like, do you mind? And because I've worked in a hospital for so long, I don't care about body stuff. And because I've done my own like healing work with body, like I can just be like, walk around naked. I don't care. Yeah, that was funny when I started doing that after Bryn was a teenager. She was just like, you're just walking around naked all the time. And I'm like, well, get used to it. And then so now she does too. She's just like flashing me. I'm like, that's the way it should be. You should feel comfortable. But anyway, so in the doctor's appointment, the doctor must have sensed this about me. She's like, can you take off your shirt so I can show her your back? And usually now doctors are all like, I'll leave the room so you can do. I was like, yeah. So I just took it off. And then they were looking down my spine and they were like touching the left side of my body. And she was like, you see this there, you see this there. And then she was like pressing on different things all on the left side. And I was like, oh, it like hurt my whole, was burning everything. And then she was showing where my ribs were on my back. She was showing the PA like how unbalanced I was and how like it was hard as a rock. So from there, she was like massage, and then I was, I had dizziness and stuff, and she's like, "Oh, this is because the whole left side of your body is completely like almost frozen. So she was telling me, get massage. Yeah. Yeah. So today, boom, it occurred to me, the left side of the body is
Yeah. It's like the, yeah, right.
feminine. My feminine is all frozen.
Um, that's why, oh, I love like the mind body connection because that's like a real, I don't know, like how did you feel when you like connected that dot? Like, did that like,
Today, I was just like, oh my God, that's like all this stuff I've been on the mental plane, like fighting with the VA, like not fighting with the VA, but fighting with that job. And like, what am I gonna, I've been stuck on the mental plane, which is very masculine. And I haven't been doing exercises that are like Kundalini and like spiraling and feminine and like that stuff, like as often as I need to. And receiving like massage, like I'm like, oh my God, I completely fell off the massage train. I'm like, I need to get into receiving mode to like heal all this.
that makes a lot of sense. Our bodies really, I have this book, it's called Your Body Speaks Your Mind. And I feel like that's very true. True statement. Well, hopefully that's like a new path that's opened up towards healing that I hopefully like feels good. And it's like I get to
It
like move and be like, yeah, move more freely and dance and sing and yeah, like receive the feminine side of things.
yeah,
Well, that's a wow, powerful realization.
totally, totally. It- and I've been there before. I've been balanced before. It's not like it's completely new territory for me. I'm just like, whoa, that's weird how you can get out of balance and not even realize it, even if you've been there before.
It makes so much sense. And it makes sense that we don't always stay in balance. Like sometimes I have this thought like, oh, once they get there, we'll be good to go. It's like, no, it's everything is always waxing and waning and ebbing and flowing. And it's totally normal to find ourselves back out of balance, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like with the vortex, like that's the best part is going in. The way to continue doing that is to keep going out. So it makes sense to me.
The
Feels very
most exhilarating part is the pendulum swinging up, not being up there, because as soon as you're up there, you're falling. So,
Right.
like, it's just a split second in time anyway. But, like, the swing up is so fun. And you got to be coming out of the swing on the other side. That's where that momentum comes from. You know, they're connected.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. The best part is going in. So, how do I get in there and just never ever come out? You're missing the best part. It gets me every time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Dolly and I were talking about this the other day around drinking because she and I both tend to be on this cycle of like we don't for a while and then we feel great every single time we have that awareness. And then when you haven't had a beer for a while, it tastes so good. And then we'll start drinking again. And it's like the best part is when the clarity is brand spanking new. That's the best part. Like day 3 or 4 with no alcohol. When your brain is getting clear and your energy level is shooting up, like that's literally the best part. And I'm like, when I stay like sober for a couple months, it's like literally feels so good. It becomes boring that you have a tendency to like implode and like, can you handle that much stillness and wellness? Like, I think Jodi, I think you were saying the other day, like sometimes I just like to poke my head in on a little bit of drama. Is that so wrong? Like I like a little bit of intrigue in my world. Like I don't think so. I try for it to be other people's drama mostly and not my own. But yeah, every once in a while you need that. So it's like I don't think we're meant to just like be perfect and be healthy, like
Mhm.
perfect beings forever. Like what fun is that? There's no swinging at all. You're just stuck at a state and then you're bored no matter how good that state is. Those are my 10 cents.